Alrighty then, greetings everybody, welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. Now, I want to point out a couple of things. I am very late to the party, and I'm going to show you what I mean right now. It is January 15th, 1:04 p.m. I'm just updating HSR, right? So, yippee, I guess, right? But, give it nice, young. Nice, okay. I just wanted to give my genuine thoughts and expectations for the 3.0 series. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This my voice is so monotone and boring. Let's just hold on. I gotta breathe in and breathe out to get to this video, right? Because I actually do have high expectations, but not too high because it's Hoyoverse. Like, I love Hoyoverse, but you know, there's some things that they just, I doubt they'll ever change, but one could only cope. One could only cope. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing and talking about. My expectations, things that I don't like, things that I do like, and I do want to point out that a big chunk of this video is kind of inspired by Riku Sensei's HSR video. If you don't know the one I'm talking about the one where he basically just says HSR sucks and explains why Penacony was his straight up mid. This one right here, for the ones who don't know, this video right here, yeah, this video, like, I'm getting some takes from that video because that really opened my eyes to how bad HSR is. So if you've already watched that video, I might sound like a broken CD player. Well, I mean, I'm not Ryu, but I'm gonna just be repeating what he kind of said and maybe adding my own twist onto it, or just, I don't know, just talking, right? I don't know what to say, right? But not, yeah. So obviously in his own video, he mentioned how HSR storytelling is complete ass, how they stall, how the wording is very interesting. For instance, they'll give you an essay on how to turn right. You know, like, oh, how do I go right? And then they'll just overcomplicate something that shouldn't be complicated. It should just be simplified, right? I hope there's less of that. I hope there's less of unnecessary quests in the story, such as Firefly's date that we had. Like, we just met her, we go on a date, like that didn't impact the story whatsoever, right? And I just hope there's not as much yapping in HSR, because let's be so for real, the yap fest in HSR is horrendous, right? And I also want more cutscenes, a lot more cutscenes, right? I hope, one could only hope that HSR adds more cutscenes into the game, because I mean, like, the cutscenes are nice. This company is worth a lot. It would be a shame if they actually do not include more cutscenes, more animated shorts, because, like, I love HSR, but I don't like it when I'm just walking around, the characters are doing idle animation 1, idle animation 2, and their mouth talks and it's not even in sync. I hope that doesn't happen. I really do hope that doesn't happen, and I hope the English VAs, like, they're not on like strike, or they actually like voice act. I want to point out that I'm very ignorant to the whole strike thing. I never truly got into detail and like researching it. All I know is that in the in the 2.7 story, pretty sure it was Himiko's. I was just doing the 2.7 story on my phone, because I mean, well, this is updating, and then that's what I like clicked to make this video, and I was like, bro, Himiko is just, she doesn't, I'm pretty sure it's Himiko. I know it was one of them. They just didn't talk, and I was like, I thought my game was bugged, and then I researched it, and I was like, oh my god, like this strike or whatever. I just hope there's not that. I hope that's not an issue in the game. Again, I'm very ignorant to the strike or whatever it's called, so if I'm explaining it incorrectly, forgive me, but we surely get the gist of what I'm implying here, right? And if not, I suck at explaining, right? I just hope that's not the case. I also have to finish 2.7, so I will be live after this video trying to complete 2.7 and just exploring 3.0. I feel like maybe tomorrow or a couple of days I'll go into 3.0 and just really dive deep and just play the story with chat, right? But those are just a couple of things that I really just hope isn't a big issue. It's some things I really want more of, right? I also forgot to mention this. Those picture frames where you just have like one frame, it's just a picture, and then a lot of dialogue. I don't know, like I've never played a game that does this. Like, I remember when like I first got into HSR, I fell in love with the characters, not the story. Even now, I like the characters more than the story. I know some people say the other way around. I feel like the story is so boring. I really do hope the story could like grab my interest, because generally speaking, throughout all of 2.0, I wasn't interested in anybody's story. At least it was very boring, besides Acheron was like, ooh, she's pretty cool, but everybody else, I was like, man, I don't give a flying fuck about them, right? Like, they're just boring. They HSR sucks at grabbing someone's attention, and like, I mean, it's not just HSR. I feel like it's a gacha problem overall. Like, I know in ZZZ and WoWa that's a huge issue. I don't know about current WoWa. I haven't played 2.0 at all WoWa, so I don't know when I gotta get to that eventually, right? But okay, but no, yeah, like from past WoWa, I know a lot of people are praising it. They just don't grab my attention, and that's what really bores me. That's why I didn't complete the story, because it's just boring. Like, oh my god, right? Like, there's nothing of interest to me. I really hope that as I'm reading the dialogue or something, that's not the case. As I'm listening to the dialogue or something, I'm interested. I want to know more. I just hope they tell the story in a very cohesive way, a very appealing way, like a movie. You know, I hope there's more animated cutscenes. I hope I don't get bored while listening to someone just yap about something. I hope there's actual and genuine emotion in the voice acting. I love the VAs. They're all pretty cool, from what I've heard at least, right? But some of the voice acting in this game is very like boring and dull, and it just doesn't, like, me listening to Sunday talk for like 20 minutes on my phone when I was doing the story. I fell asleep. I was on a train, right? I was on the Bright Line on a train going to a destination for work, and I'm just there listening to Sunday talk. I fell asleep, drooled all over like the fucking little like desk like thingy, right? It's like a foldable desk on the train. And then I woke up and I was like, oh crap. Like, I woke up because my phone was hot, right? My phone was burning, and I was like, why is my phone so hot? And the HSR was still playing in the background while my Spotify was on, and I was like, oh shit. I almost missed my stop too. Fuck, bro. But like, I just hope for a lot of more things than what HSR has currently been giving us, because I'm gonna be honest, the storytelling is really bad. I just hope it's not like 5 hours, 3 hours of just yapping, barely enough cutscenes. That's also why I didn't watch any of this like shorts or the cinematic like cutscenes, like anything along those lines, because I know for some reason gacha games, they have like, basically they put all the cutscenes that they do in a patch in the trailer, and then it's like, oh my god, I've seen all of this besides one, and it's just not interesting. From what I've seen over the YouTube notifications that I've been getting, because I am subscribed to HSR, obviously, they've been dumb posting a lot of just freaking like cinematic shorts, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope those are cutscenes in the game, because if they're dumping a lot of them, I really do hope that like I'm low-key semi-watching an anime while I'm playing 3.0. If not, I'm gonna be bored, like bored. And I feel like one thing that I should say, I also hope 3.0 isn't like that long or like too long, right? Because look, I like a game that respects my time. I don't want to be there just for hours. If it's too long, I'm not gonna stream it. Like, I'm probably gonna either end stream or just play another game and do that off stream, because I hate that. Like, I really, like, I was thinking when 2.0 came along to stream that, right? But I mean, my channel was very young, but still though, I mean, not young, small, but I still wanted to stream, right? But it was just so boring. Like, it was just boring. I feel like that point that I just made kind of contradicts itself, because my channel was small, so there was no point compared to now where I at least get some views, and you know, they stay. But whatever, those are some small little like points of interest, you know, like topics I just wanted to talk about, my expectations, what I don't want, my pros, my cons about HSR storytelling. And I mean, we already know how I feel about the banner system right now. Lovely, right? But yeah, I'll most likely be live streaming this once this finishes downloading. My god, it's taking forever. It better be a lot of shorts. It better be a lot of like animated cutscenes. Like it really, like, oh, I'm praying, dude, because the cutscenes in this game are fire. Fuego emoji. But with all that being said, if you are new around here, like, comment, subscribe, join the Celery Army. Thank you guys so much for watching the video to the very end. See ya. Thank you for the views.